Hello, YouTube. It's Charles the Destroyer, and we are going to watch Shopping by Incognito mode. So grab your snackies, grab your bevies. Let me know what you're eating and or drinking down below. Now let's get to watching.
Brought to you by Incognito. Shopping.
Shopping.
Shopping!
Okay. In the field.
One thing about shopping in real life is it makes you more shrewd. You start to get wise to people's tricks. I remember one time I had moved cities, right, and I needed to buy a bed. And so I went to the mattress store, and there was a guy there, and he...
Why are there always like 20 mattress stores and 5 of them are within eyesight of one another? This has nothing to do with the show. But I like legitimate me asking, I want to know, why is that a thing? Why is that a thing? That's suspicious, right? Why are they all like you could walk from one to another, to another, to another, to another, you know? It's weird, right? Anyway.
Was the archetypal...
Because mattress stores are money laundering centers. That's kind of what I was leaning to. Like, one, there is that whole thing of, okay, who else, okay, couple things. Who all, you're supposed to buy a new mattress, like, what, every 10 years or something? Is it 10 years, I want to say? Who actually does that? Legitimately. Because maybe it's just me. I bought a bed a while ago, and it's still so comfortable. Oh, it's still so comfortable. So I don't want to buy a new one until my bed starts being uncomfortable. Like, my bed is nice. And, like, I don't want to buy a new one because I like my current bed. I don't get it.
car salesman guy.
Ah, yes.
And so he clocked me the moment I came in. Yeah, and I said to him, like, look, I ain't got any furniture. I need...
Okay, listen. Sorry, I'm talking to chat. Listen. I feel like, do your research. Don't buy bullshit. Buy something that's gonna last. With, like, furniture. Or, like, beds. Specifically, I feel like beds are one of those things that you could put, like, you could save and put money towards. Because you spend so much time in bed. Just get one that's gonna last. You don't have to, like, replace it multiple times or your back hurts, whatever. Like, I would spoil yourself with your bed if you can. Like, if you can swing it. I would suggest that personally. But also do a lot of research and figure out one that's gonna, like, last you the amount of time that you feel like you're gonna use it, right? If that makes any sense. But I highly suggest getting a good mattress. Good mattress.
Me the moment I came in. Yeah, and I said to him, like, look, I ain't got any furniture. I need me the moment I came in.
Okay, gullibility, 78%. Susceptibility to flattery, 44%. Assertiveness, low. Nah, man. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna lay on every single one of them. And if I don't like them, I'm not buying it. I don't care. You can't talk me into it. If I don't like it, I'm not buying it. I, in fact, found my this is the story of my mattress. There was a store that was going out of business, and I found the mattress. The mattress was sold, I think, or it was really expensive or something. I don't remember. But it was also, like, not in my town. It was a furniture store, like, a while away. I was just kind of near it for something else, and I was like, I'll stop by this furniture store on the way home, whatever. I was like, oh, this mattress is so nice. I fucking looked up the mattress to see, like, what the prices were, because they were like, oh, we'll give you this good price because we're going out of business. First of all, I don't trust that. A lot of times I feel like they do markups and then mark down their markups, quote unquote. So, like, I don't trust that. So I looked it up, and I found that there was a liquidation place on eBay. So there was a liquidation place on eBay that was selling my mattress for significantly cheaper. And I was like, fuck it, we ball. So I ordered my mattress from that liquidation place off eBay. It was brand new, still sealed, all that stuff. I got it. It was still as great as it was in the store. for significantly cheaper. Significantly so. It was so good. It was so nice. Anyway.
Yeah, and I said to him, like, look, I ain't got any furniture. I need bed ASAP.
Desperately, I'll pay anything.
And so,
Don't say
I
that.
chose a pretty cheap one. I think it was, a couple $100, maybe $300 plus delivery. And I said to him, look, I think it was like Thursday. And he's like, yeah, well, look, we don't deliver on
Thursday.
we don't deliver on the weekends.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, look, I can't go a whole weekend without a mattress. What am I going to do? Sleep on the tiles? Like, so.
Go to Walmart and buy a blow-up mattress. Or like a cot. You had no furniture to bring with you at all? Alright, anyway.
I'm like, I'll buy this thing right now. You got to deliver it on Friday, though. And he's like, that might be a difficult call. I'm like, all right, then. I don't want the mattress. And then he just goes, well, yeah, sure, it'll get delivered Friday.
Oh, of course.
What am I going to do about it? If I've already made the purchase and then it doesn't come till Monday, what am I going to do?
Yeah.
So that's exactly what happened. So I said, you got yourself a deal if you deliver it on Friday. He went, all right, I'll deliver it on Friday. And Friday rolls along. Sorry, couldn't get to you. And then, of course, nothing happens on
So then what you do is you cancel it. You go, okay, cancel my order, give me a refund. Because I'm sure they're still motherfucking open on the goddamn weekend. So you go there and you're like, you didn't uphold your side of the deal. I want a refund on this mattress. Man, also you should have tried to get it in writing. But like whatever. It's like, I want a refund on this fucking mattress. I don't want this mattress anymore. And then you go, you buy a blow up one. And then on Monday, you go to one of the other 20 or 19 or however, because there's more than one mattress place. I don't care. Unless you're living in the middle of motherfucking nowhere, there's another fucking place you could buy a mattress. Okay? There just is. And you buy a different mattress from a different store.
Saturday, and I can't go buy a new mattress. I've already given him my money. And it's like, well, I want a refund. Sure, I'll get it to you in 10 business days.
No, I didn't go back. I knew the battle had been lost. Buddy, no. Now it's spite. Now it's how dare you lie to me. How dare you. You said you didn't uphold your side of this bargain and I want my money back. I'm going to go to a competitor and I'm going to give them my money. I'm going to give them my money. Because fuck you, man. Why are you smoking inside your motherfucking store? All your shit's going to smell like cigarette smoke now.
Or you just wait till Monday, you can have your mattress.
I feel like you played yourself on that one.
Yes.
Sure did. That's
Yes.
fun. It just sheds a part of you. That was me being dumb. Let me not make that mistake again.
Yeah, true.
Anyway, it arrived on Tuesday.
Tuesday. Oh my God.
I've had a lot of starting jobs and stuff. I haven't ever worked retail before.
That's actually rare these days, I'd say.
I've interviewed for retail before.
And they're like, how do I put this? You're really awkward.
Oh, I thought I shouldn't eat this can. Uh-oh. This is like a real whole thing. I said during the interview.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Probably finishing this one off.
Anyway, reason I haven't done retail is I'm not good at the chit chat.
Yeah.
It is making the shopping experience worse. I'd pass a law that said you're not allowed to ask for nothing, and you're not allowed to make conversation neither.
They don't want you to do chit chat. They want you to get the person in and out as fast as possible. Specifically if you're doing front lanes or checkout. They don't want you to chit chat. I guess ideally, it's oh, how has your day been? And then you just let them talk and you just go, and then you just check them. You just scan their shit. Okay, you don't have to chit chat. Trust me. Other than hey, how's it going? You could probably just be like, hi, and then just start scanning stuff. Do you have a rewards card?
The checkout counter. I'd make that a rule.
It's a fine line because, I know what you're like, and I know you don't want to talk to people when you go to the shops. But part of me does enjoy, I like banter with strangers. I like the interaction. But there's a point where it is kind of just too much.
I don't know.
I like banter with strangers. What? Why? What the fuck? Extroverted bullshit?
I never know how to end the conversation. Like, I can open up the conversation, but then I feel like, oh, I've gone too far with it, and now I don't know how to exit. You're checking out at Bunnings, right? You've just bought a hand auger so that you can dig holes. And they'll go, hey, how's it going? I go, yeah, good. How are you? Yeah, good. Digging holes? One option, which is, yeah. And then end the conversation there, and everybody's fine. And it's just kind of awkward until you pay for your thing. Or you can go, yeah, actually, no, I'm putting in a row of hedges. There's this type of hedge.
Yeah.
A new one came out, actually, and it's got leaves and everything. And then you can tell that they're kind of glazing over because they don't care. So it's like, well, you asked me. It feels like you're just setting me up to fail,
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. It's like you went to improv and did a yes and they got mad at you for it.
Yes. And then, usually I'll just get so bloody flustered that I won't pay. And then I'm just kind of like,
I won't pay. I'll just steal it and run. Oh, buddy. Yeah, you just, listen, they're stuck there for 8 hours. As someone who has worked in multiple retail, they are stuck there for 8 hours, okay? They don't want you to sit there and chit-chat with them for long periods of time, but they are trying to get a little bit of just something to break up the monotony for the entire for the length of the the checkout interaction only. When you are done paying and you have your receipt, don't continue standing there talking to me. Take your shit and leave. Okay? The conversation is the length of me greeting you, scanning your stuff, telling you the amount, you paying, and me giving you receipt. That's the whole interaction. Leave. You have your go away.
running away.
Yeah.
And I've got the item in hand, and I'm in the car park and I'm fumbling for my keys, and
they don't want you to have a relationship with customers. They want you to make the customer feel like they're valued, but they don't actually want you to have a relationship with them, and they don't want you to keep the customer there. They want you to get them in and out as fast as possible while faking a relationship and care for them. It's frustrating.
Towards the car.
They can run much faster than I can because of my gammy leg.
Yeah, I mean, the classic of that is you go to the grocery store, you buy like tortillas and beef mince or whatever, and they're like, tacos for dinner.
None of your business.
White people taco night.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I reckon there's a level of that where it's like, if it gets too specific, it's scary. It's like, yes, goulash. What? How did you tell? Well, I mean, I've had the opposite of the Bunnings thing where the person won't stop asking questions, right? I went to a tech store because I was wanting to buy a microphone arm.
Right.
And when I take it up to the counter, the cashier's already got this like shit-eating grin on his face. Because, mic arm is a classic, I'm going to be a streamer kind of purchase. So he's like, also, like, do you stream? I'm like, oh, no.
Yeah.
So he's like, oh, so you do, like, YouTube?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, yeah, kind of, something like that. Just, like, being dismissive.
Yeah.
He's standing there, he's like, oh, wow, that's cool, man. Like, what's the name of your channel? Do you do, like, gaming? He's just not taking the hit.
Yeah.
And so I said, nah, I mostly do, like, boyfriend ASMR roleplay.
Oh, that shit could be popular, though. My man! The amount... Listen, I feel like more and more VTubers are coming out and having ASMR channels, which is fun. I can't really vibe with ASMR personally, but... it just stresses me. Like, it hits my anxiety for whatever reason. I don't know why. And I'm not... it's whatever. I don't know. I think because sometimes it's, like, whispery or something, or it has, like, emotions, right? And I have to, like... I don't like getting in that roleplay. Anyway, like... but, like, they're popular, and they can definitely make money. Like, people listen to them and like them.
Trick is when you say something stupid like that, you just have to hold it. You don't break.
Yeah.
You don't say, I'm just kidding. You just hold it and you just keep.
I like how he's just frozen, staring the guy dead in the eyes.
eye contact. And he goes, oh, yeah. And just goes back to like...
Puts it on the invoice.
Yeah, because you don't want to be rude.
Yeah, right.
But it's also like, can I just buy this, please? And yeah, so I can just imagine that I left, and then he's just like, I had the weirdest interaction today.
The thing is, like, here's what I've noticed. You are, I think, much braver socially.
Speaking of ASMR, I'm so sorry. Have you guys seen, like, they take squishies, like stretch balls, kind of squishy things, and they, like, dip them in, like, wax. And, like, they'll do it multiple times, right? And then they'll wait for the wax to dry, and they'll re-dip it, and they'll wait for it to dry and re-dip it. And so they'll build up, like, multiple layers of wax, and then they, like, squeeze it to, like, break the wax, and it makes, like, a crunching noise. I like that ASMR. I like the crunchy wax ASMR. But not if it is only auditory. Like, if I can only hear it and I can't see the payoff of them, like, cracking it, I'm not interested in that. I want to see the payoff. It's like, okay, you know when it's winter and you pick up a piece of ice that has formed on something and it is perfectly formed to, like, your mailbox or a disc or something. Like, it's perfectly formed piece of ice. And then you throw it on the ground and it shatters. It is like the same level of like dopamine to me. Like do you understand what I'm talking about? Like like the ice thing? Yeah, okay. So it is like the same thing cuz you know, right? It's just gonna like you're looking at it and it's like they have built up like 5 layers of wax on that like stress ball or something, and they're gonna squeeze it and it's gonna crack, and you're gonna hear the crack and it's gonna flake off. Okay, it is like it's like that to me. yeah it's like when the ice like freezes on your window and you're able to roll your window down and the ice stays there and you can like punch through it and it like shatters everywhere. That kind of feeling.
Than I am. Because you'll go for the joke much more than I'm willing to. Because I feel like through the course of my life, I've tried the joke every now and then, and it's backfired so badly that it hasn't been worth it.
Yeah, that's true.
This one time I won't say the channel, but I met this YouTube couple, and I like their channel, they're very nice, and I don't think they're together anymore, but it doesn't matter.
Was the joke that bad?
I met them in a sort of almost like an official capacity. They were doing a professional thing for their channel, and I was doing the same. And we got to chatting afterwards, and we were sort of talking about collaborating and catch up for this and that, and we can, record some stuff.
Yeah.
And they said, like, we could just, like, catch up and, like, we could just be friends. The idea was like, hey, this doesn't have to be like professional.
Yeah.
Like we could be friends, and then we're all like around the same age and stuff. And I thought, oh, no one said so directly before we could be friends. I should try and say a joke.
Yeah.
And so I said, what if I said no? Isn't it a joking?
Okay, we don't have to be friends. Oh my god.
Way, and I couldn't play it off. Oh no, the sarcasm didn't translate, and then I couldn't backtrack in a convincing enough way that it basically wasn't the world's most direct rejection of friendship you've ever seen.
That is so funny. Knowing you, I can picture that in my head. Like, I can picture you floundering. I can picture you...
I think about it every time I close my eyes. Needless to say, we didn't catch up as friends. Or ever again. We have spoken since, but only in DMs. But
yeah, I mean, look, I will say this. Going for the joke, it's not 100% hit rate, right?
Yeah.
Like, you have a lot of, ooh, that really didn't land. The trick is you need to work on your exit strategy.
Right.
Because, like, the jokes don't get funnier. Like, you don't get better at the jokes.
What's your exit strategy?
It's sort of context dependent. A lot of the time it's you just sort of bluntly say, you kind of just state the situation. Also, the trick is to be really hot. That's what works for me.
Yeah. And for the record, I did want to be friends. They were nice. Ad time. I shall not.
I did want to be friends. They were nice, but I fucked that up. So we have a business-only relationship.
To introduce myself. For many years ago, I had all the data about me erased. I am Incognito Man. The Incognito service took back all my data from the data brokers, and now I live in the shadows. Go to incognito.com/incognito, and
I wear a bag over my head so that the cameras don't get me.
you can too. Oh my god, my leg! I go into stores, take what I need.
Hey, put that back.
No, they can see me, but they have no idea who I am.
All right.
You've been tracked all over the internet. Get that information deleted by going to incognito.com/incognito.
Is someone there?
Yes? You can't tell me to leave because you don't know my name or address or phone number. I had it wiped from the internet.
I can still tell you to leave. Especially in my state.
These big data brokers are getting too big for their big data breaches, and everybody's getting scam calls and people are having their identity stolen. You gotta be proactive. Yeah, we're seeking out all the data brokers who have got your information and zap, 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 with their lawyers, and they say you cannot have this information.
Oh my god. It's me in Water Park Simulator.
Delete-o, please. But it's not just the people selling your data to marketers. If you find some websites out in the wild with your details, you can use their special custom removal service to give them a targeted zap. And now they've got a family plan too to keep them safe. There you go, little fella. So get an unlimited family plan and protect them too. Is there someone there? I could be here. Or over here. Or over here, and you still wouldn't know my name. It's me, the Data Joker, the antagonist of the story. No, we've run out of time. Go to
We've run out of time.
Incognito to get a family unlimited plan for 60% off. So I used to be kind of a quiet talker, like I would just kind of talk too quietly, and it would be kind of annoying. And the more I have to record in front of a microphone, I'm just projecting all the time. And so naturally I've just become louder and louder and more annoying and less funny. It becomes hard sometimes to gauge how much people can kind of overhear you. Yeah. And so, I do get caught out every now and then. At the office here, we frequent a cafe. And there was a lady.
I'm often around people, big groups of people, or people that are just loud. And I just like, hey guys, we're being real loud. We need to bring it down. There's a lot of us. Bring it down, please. I have to do that a lot, I would be honest.
There, and I can't remember the exact details of what happened. It was
the chicken portion.
Yeah, no, and it was like one of those things, like in that live stream where I'm like, House of Artists, a House of Artists, a House of Artists, a House of Artists, doom, and I can't stop saying it.
Was Sanders aware of his imminent doom?
Doom. You played the new Doom? There was a lady who brought her dog, and it was chicken in a bowl.
Yeah, the chicken.
It was like, what happened?
What happened was, she's one of those very, treats the dog like a person kind of people.
Yeah.
She's nice. I've spoken to her. She's a lot, but she's nice. But she was talking with the people, saying, oh, yes, I'll have this sandwich. I'll get these 2 coffees, da-da. And I'll get a chicken portion for her. And it was just a funny thing to say. So then you and me are sitting there, and then you said out loud, oh, I'll just get a chicken portion. And she was right there.
Oh no. Oh no. Don't be an ass.
So she heard. Oh my god.
I didn't mean it.
Oh, hey, I'm sorry. I was just mocking you.
Yeah, it's fine. We're locals. The only locals, because we're such dicks to everybody else they never come back. I didn't mean to say chicken portion loud enough for the lady to hear it. I remember one time I was walking with her story and we were in the mall shopping on topic, and a very tall woman walked by, and I went, boy, she's tall. She immediately heard me, of course. Turned around, looked at me, and I'm like,
well, I mean, what do you do in that situation? She turns around and hears you, and you go, oh, and beautiful.
well, we were walking past each other, so there's no opportunity for either of us to stop unless she's going to start, pursuing me. And to be fair, she's got a much longer stride, so I'm in trouble.
Yeah,
but,
you bet you're going to be running, yeah.
And now I'm running back to the car, and I'm fumbling with my keys, and I haven't paid for my item.
I mean, she could be tall and wearing heels, so extra tall. Listen, everyone's tall to me, so.
A few years ago now, I was gifted for my birthday, like a deli meat slicer.
Yeah, true.
And
Oh my god. Okay, listen. The deli meat slicer thing. I kind of want one. The only reason is because occasionally, rarely, extremely rarely, I'm like, I'm gonna make beef jerky, right? Because it's cheaper to make it at home. And I have a dehydrator, so I could make it. The issue, though, is, like, cutting it thin enough, right? So, like, if you freeze it, you freeze it, and then you can deli slice it pretty thin for beef jerky. And then you marinate the slices, and then you put them in the dehydrator after 24 hours, and you let that dehydrator go for however long, and, like, you get beef jerky. Also, I'm aware, like, I'm not going to use this thing enough for that to warrant the price, and then I would have to store it somewhere, and I don't want to do that. I've tricked myself into not buying random shit, because I'm like, where am I going to store it later when I'm not fucking using it? You just go to the butcher, and whatever meat I want made into jerky, they'll cut it for me. That is actually a great idea. Like, to be honest, like, just being like, hey man, I'm gonna get this, like, roast or whatever the fuck. Could you slice it? Is it possible for you to slice it, like, pretty thin? I want to make jerky out of it. That is a great that's great, actually. Also, I'd probably cut my finger. I am very clumsy. Specifically in the kitchen. I'm not gonna lie to you. I burn myself on hot water making ramen. I'm not joking. I don't know what it is, but yeah. It's probably fine. But, never even thought about going to the butcher and being like, hey, could you slice this, like, super thin so I can make jerky with it? Now I feel dumb.
Thought, this is wicked cool. Put that proudly on the kitchen bench, and I said, you know what that would make this.
Also another thing, it seems like it'd be a pain in the ass to clean. That's the other thing, like, because you got to clean it after, and I feel like it would be annoying for me to clean that. So,
deli slicer complete, something to slice. So I insisted to her story, and let's rush out. And it's like 5 in the afternoon, so there's no delicatessen open. I'm like, come on, we gotta go get some meat. So we go to the supermarket, we go to the deli aisle of Coles, and everybody knows in the deli aisle of Coles, they have a whole bunch of salamis and meats hanging up from the ceiling. Very cool. So I very proudly go up to the counter. In my head, I said to the lady, I just got a new deli slicer for my birthday. But in reality, I just said, hey, how much is one of those big prosciutto legs up there? And she's like, I don't know, that's plastic.
I don't know. That's decoration. That's not real. Oh my god.
Needless to say, it was not a delicious meal, and it was very hard to slice through. No, yeah, and so I was like, oh, okay. do you guys sell like a block of prosciutto? And she's like, yeah, I think so. So she goes to the back and she gets like a kind of hard to distinguish block.
They're like rectangles.
Yeah, it was like a semicircle and it didn't look interesting at all, but it was kind of like that or nothing. And so I bought it. Man, I ate a lot of prosciutto in the first day, but we didn't even really make a dent.
Yeah.
And then you're kind of like, oh man, every time I want a little bit of prosciutto, I got to kind of take out the machine, plug in the machine, then afterwards clean the machine. Anyway.
This is such a huge thing to have it as well.
That's what I'm concerned about. That's why I don't own one. 100% why I don't own one.
Nah, I'm with you. It is a pain.
Yep. You used to work in a deli, right? Like at a supermarket.
That's correct.
You're there behind the deli counter.
Yeah,
and
sure.
you see group of, let's say it's like old ladies, and you just know, let me get the big bucket of chicken fillets, because you know.
Did you guys hear that noise? Did you guys hear that sound? Like, that is one, probably the correct sound, but also, oh! Listen.
And you just know, let me get the big bucket of chicken fillets, because you know that that's what they're going to ask for.
With old ladies, it always have to be some, can I get 90 grams of the triple smoked? Oh, it's 100. Is 100 okay? Oh, if it's not 90, I think the rest will go to waste. You're like, oh, okay. All right. Oh, it's just that I'm by myself now ever since my husband died.
Oh,
and it's like,
that's a powerful card.
and you go, wow, that's, oh, man. So, like, how much longer do you reckon you have? Like, are we gonna be doing this every week with the salmon, or like only got a couple?
Is this, you know, how long do I have to deal with this situation and this interaction? How long am I looking at it? You know?
Weeks left.
Oh my god, that's interesting. Okay, let's profile other groups.
Dude, you can't just say that.
So who's the most likely to say something like inappropriate?
The 40 to 50-year-old women love to sexually harass you. Oh my word.
God.
Really?
Why do they keep you behind a counter all day? You should be out front here with us. Stuff like that all the time.
Middle-aged women, they're the sexual harassers.
All the time. It was so bad. To the point where you have to laugh it off because you can't be like, stop, you're harassing me. There was one lady, I don't even know what I did, but I got her like salami, and she says, she looks at me and goes, you're pretty good with your fingers, aren't you?
Really? What do you even say to something like that?
So I took her out back and I fingered her, but the point is,
Oh, shit! Wow. All right.
that's really inappropriate, because it's like if someone took that really badly.
Yeah. Like, obviously, you know, you're a big boy. It's not like that's really going to affect you in any way, but it's like, what do you even say other than, like...
No, sorry, I have arthritis.
It's such a conversation stopper.
Yeah, exactly. It's like the whole room just got cold and dark. There was a...
Listen, she says something and you hit them with this.
Pat, pat, pat.
You hit them with that.
blind guy once who would come in a lot.
You let him into the store?
Oh my god, he might touch stuff.
What if he turns everyone else blind?
It's one of those things where you can't be completely mad because I think he just didn't have anyone, but he would essentially want you to do his shopping for him.
Oh.
But he was incredibly rude.
Oh no.
And he would pick fights with you. Like, he'd be like, I'm looking for Tasmanian cheese.
Right.
And you're like, oh, well, here's our Tasmanian cheeses here. And he's like, no, I want like a hard cheese. I'm like, oh, well, most of the Tasmanian cheese we have is all like soft cheese, sir. And he's like, can you get me someone who knows what they're talking about?
Oh.
I'm the supervisor, but that's okay. Anyway, like probably 6 months later, I remember one of my managers was like, oh, do you remember Greg? Oh, you know, the old blind guy? Oh, yeah. What happened? Oh, yeah, he died.
Oh. What did you get? Oh, yeah, we've got some hard cheeses out the back next to the stairs.
Oh, no.
What happened?
Yeah, I don't know. He just died.
Oh,
Well.
he succumbed to his blindness. It advanced rapidly.
Do you reckon we could just do a quick little memorial for Greg?
Dear Greg, though you couldn't see,
You saw parts of me that I don't think anyone's ever seen. Are we mocking a dead old blind guy? Is that
Kind
what
of.
this bit is?
Yeah,
We're
a
just
little
mocking
bit.
a dead blind guy?
Well, it was rude. Well, at least he didn't say, "Hey, you must be good at fingering" or whatever.
Yeah, that is true.
Jesus
That is true.
Christ, that was a bit much. I think one of my fondest memories, I got roasted by a stranger. So I'm there in the fruit aisle. I'm there with Historian.
Yeah.
And there's a stranger lady, right? And she's like picking some fruit, and she needs to get a plastic bag, and she tries pulling on the plastic bag, and something about the like roll, it's not perforated properly.
Oh.
And so the bags aren't ripping.
Yeah.
And so she's like trying to, use more force and get it off, and eventually the bag just tears. And I was just like, you don't know how to pull these perforated bags off. You're an idiot.
Yeah.
You got no idea what you're doing. Historian tries as well, and then she can't get one of the bags properly. And I'm like, these guys, ladies, please, this is a man's job. So I walk over to it, and I'm quite good with the perforated bags. I can do this stuff one-handed.
I'm quite good at them.
Right? You just grab the bag, and then you very quickly, with your wrist, and if you do it right, you can also get air through the bag at the same time, opens up. And so I go to do that, and there really is a problem with the perforation of the bags. And so I like empty half the roll. And there's two guys. They're a little bit older than me. They're walking by, and so smoothly as I'm mid-whip up, the guy goes, "Swing and a miss." It was just beautiful. It was so smoothly said mid-stride as he's walking down the aisle past. Oh, I couldn't be mad.
Wow.
What are you talking about? That's the sort of interaction like that makes you feel like you're part of a world. What fruit were you buying?
I think it was lemons.
Life was trying to give you lemons and you couldn't even put them in the fucking bag. Oh my god.
Wow.
I think the most rudimentary form of the shop,
The brothel.
the lemonade stand.
Oh, yes.
The brothel.
I like the idea of a lemonade stand. I've seen one in real life. I was driving past it, and I went, "There's one." And I turned to Historian, and I pointed at it.
Did you stop and get out and try one?
No, you're busy. And shitty lemonade, get out of here, kid. $1.99. You're not fooling anybody. And so the trope is so pervasive, and yet, how often do you see him?
I did go past, it wasn't lemonade, it was ginger beer.
You've seen a
That's because there's like a lot of ordinances and shit like that punishes you. So now, instead of lemonade stands, now they're usually in cans. They're just canned lemonade that they're not selling. If you donate to whatever they're trying to raise money for, they will gift you a can. 100%, people can call the police on you operating a business without a license if they come across your little lemonade stand. I'm not even fucking joking. That is 100% a thing. Which is entirely stupid. It is so stupid. So they have to do the workaround of like, hey, if you donate, we'll give you some lemonade as a thank you gift.
ginger beer stand. Was it like two kids with like a crooked sign?
No, it was a father-son.
Yeah.
I was with my dad and we pulled over and got a ginger beer. It was absolutely delicious.
Really?
And I said to Dad, "Hey, Papa, can we do a stand?" And he said,
"Your mother and I are getting a divorce."
It's your fault. Dude, way to fucking put the salt in the wound of my parents' divorce. We just fucking chuck that in the vid. Also, my cat's dead, my dog's dead, if you ever want to pull up any of that.
Editor. Thank you. I like the idea of the lemonade stand. I think it's good.
I mean, would you do one?
Yes, I think so.
Okay, well, how about this? I'm driving down the road.
Yeah.
I've just seen...
Historian and Sons brand lemonade. It'll be on sale for exactly $1.
Perfect. So, you don't see these lemonade stands often. I thought that was just a trope.
Well, it isn't. You'll be pleased to know this is a genuine lemonade stand.
Fantastic. I'm like knocking on the wood. Yeah, that's some great stuff.
Do you think it's because to build a stand now out of real timber...
Where does Internet Historian live? Where's Internet Historian from? And I ask this because of all of the stories about lemonade in other countries. Australia, Let me explain to you why that motherfucker doesn't ever see a lemonade stand in motherfucking Australia, okay? Come closer to... let me fucking explain this, okay? Because to them, lemonade is motherfucking Sprite. Some people are saying Australia, some people are saying Great Britain. I don't care. Let me tell you. It's because they think it's fucking Sprite. Lemonade isn't fucking Sprite, yo. It's not. He was born in New Zealand. Listen, lemonade ain't fucking Sprite. Okay? Lemonade is 3 things. No. 4. It's water. It's ice, which you could argue is also water, but ice is important, okay? Too much sugar and freshly squeezed lemon juice. And you mix that shit together, okay? If you want to be cheap about it, you could go and you can get the powder, okay? That's fine, whatever. But, like, in other countries, they're like, oh, it's lemonade, and they give you a Sprite. Sprite's not lemonade, it's lemon lime. It's also a soda. Lemonade isn't a soda. I'm just saying. It's not. That's why he's never seen it. Apparently, they don't do that down there. Over there, depending on where he is.
Probably cost like a few $100.
Is that you saying that to me as the owner of the stand? Because I'm just standing out here in the hot sun, just waiting for some customer service.
And also, lemons, have you noticed? They're like 80 cents each.
Yeah, it's a hot day, and that lemonade's looking ice cold.
We've done the math, and we have to charge about $8 for a cup of lemonade.
Got this big bag of coins with a dollar sign on it.
Is that the reason we don't do lemonade stands anymore? Like, they're not cost effective?
Yeah, fucking, probably.
Big Aid has run them out of business.
Also, are you going to sell me a cup of lemonade or not? I'm fucking boiling out here.
Right, so, you want it with or without cubes?
What is this bit?
I don't know, I'm trying to find... Mr. E, what do you think? He's not even listening.
I'm busy.
He's editing for main channel. Blah, blah, blah. Look at me go.
We'll put a GIF in.
Don't forget Incognito and the 60% off Family Unlimited plan.
Okay.
You're watching Game Grumps.
No, I'm not. I'm not watching, please. But no, that's the thing. Like, there's... I don't understand why you guys don't have lemonade. Why you're like, here's some Sprite. That's lemonade. But you label it as, like, lemonade, but you basically give a lemon lime soda concoction. Like, what do you mean? No, it's not the same.